Hello and welcome. I was thinking the other day and I realized that when I was younger, like I'm talking like 11, 10, maybe younger. Okay, not younger, but at maybe 10, 11, when I started to learn about my brain and how it's wired. And I've always been an overthinker, like even when I was little. And I realized that everything I wanted just came to be. I knew I knew how to have a positive mindset at that young age. I knew insecurities was just only a way of thinking. Once you realize something is bad about, let's say, your face, you pinpoint that attribute and you keep thinking about it, which will bring negative thoughts. And so once, so every time you look at yourself, you realize it immediately. But I thought to myself, but I realized that you can do that in a positive way too at that young age. Can you believe that? And that's before reading any book, before realizing any concept about this. And I think that a lot of people have this mindset of thinking, but once they get older and they get just flooded with bullshit and the internet and your mobile and all the distractions you have around you, you lose this way of thinking. And this can go for anything. Like, you can know that you will achieve success in the future because you have this mindset. You work towards goals because you know how to break down tasks in this way. I always knew that if I wanted something, I'll get it because I'll learn about it, I break it down, I make tasks about it, and keep striving towards it, and until I get like the goal. And also, I always knew this. This may sound cringe, but manifestation. Like every time I thought about something in a positive way, and I actually wanted that thing really bad, I got it. Even though I just thought about it and I just got it. And when I wanted something, I got it. It's never been something I wanted and I didn't get. And that made me realize so much things about my brain. And I remember that the first book I read was The Richest Man in Babylon, and he explained these concepts about positive thinking and all these concepts I'm talking about. And I just realized, like, I always knew this, and I thought to myself, isn't this common sense at the age of like 11? Can you believe that? And that just I had an ego. Like when I was little, I told my friend about this and this way of thinking and that you can get rich and like all of that stuff. And he just told me that this was an adult way to think. And I thought to myself, like, why? Because I've always been happy and it's never affected me in a negative way. It's always affected me in a positive way because every time I got a problem, I handled it in a positive way and handled it as a lesson, not a problem. And I believe that a lot of people have this mindset embedded in them, but it's just that you're flooded with bullshit and you're flooded by your phone and your screen time and everything you watch and all the opinions you watch. You need to find one person that you look up to and actually watch that person and become like them. Strive to be a better person every day. And remember God, of course. But yeah, I think it's fascinating. I just want to share this about myself. Thank you for watching.